So a couple of weeks ago, we did our camp tour, and I went over all of the spaces that we have for larger dogs, medium and large dogs, and we looked at our boarding room downstairs for our large dogs. But I neglected to give an idea of what we do for smaller dogs. So for dogs that are under 20 pounds, we actually keep them in a separate area upstairs in our living area. So I'll just give you guys a little tour of that now. So here's the main yard that our small dogs get to stay in. And we do have a handful of small dogs right now. We've got Riley and Grady, and Coco is actually staying with us for an extended period of time. She's been here for a couple weeks already. Yeah, good girl. And she's doing really well because of the way that we set things up. She's got the ability to go in and out of the house. We do have over here, the bench where we sit with them under the umbrella. They have this little play thing, and then they can actually get underneath here where we've got some bricks, which is really cool, and they will often lay in there. We sometimes put a pool out here, but these dogs aren't really that into the water, so we're not wasting the water. They have a little dog house underneath that area of the porch there that they can get in if they want to. There's extra water, so we have 3 bowls of water in this yard and the one over there. And then they also have water inside, so these guys always have access to good water. There's Tenny. He's sunning himself. Even though it's warm, he's enjoying being out there. And then that, of course, goes out into the big yards. And we have an extra small yard here. If we have a lot of little dogs, we can open that up and let them in there. They can get up on that ramp and go up onto the porch. So here, they can come up onto the porch. And we have a dog door in this door that lets them come in and out. And if you look over here, we also have a dog door that comes in and out of this yard so that they can have access to come in and out of the house while they're in either yard. So let's go on inside. We have space for 8 small dogs here. I do have a couple of other crates that I can bring up. This is, of course, as I said, our living area. So we do gaming and have dinners here in this room, but it's also where the small dogs get to stay. So they're with us a lot longer, in a lot different ways, a different way than the bigger dogs. Smaller dogs do need a bit more attention than a bigger dog does because, they just have different needs, particularly these little tiny guys that are, under 10 pounds. So yeah, this is where they go. They have access to toys. They have access to beds, blankets. There's a bunch of beds in here that they get to go into. Coco likes this one over here in the corner. And then they have their crates. We put blankets and crate pads in there for them. So the little dogs get a little bit extra pampering just because, they do need a little bit different care than the bigger dogs. But yeah, they go in and out as they'd like to, and they relatively have pretty easy time boarding with us. So if you have a small dog and you're interested in boarding at camp, this is where they would be. You can set up a meet and greet, and we can meet you and you can see the facilities at any time in the future.